So, and with that, a warm welcome everyone. Nice to have you here. Welcome to this glorious sunshine. But brightness is deceiving, I always say. It just showed 2.5 or 3 degrees, but it's not exactly warm. It's slowly getting warmer now. The sun is shining, wonderful weather. Deal for a self-service box update for our 2 products, SONAX Ceramic Wet Sealant and SONAX Ceramic Spray Sealant. Let's take a look. I've driven 250 kilometers a week, 7 days have passed, and I'm really curious to see how these 2 perform. First, let's take a look at the contamination state. How does it look after 7 days and 250 kilometers? Is one cleaner than the other? How does the rest of the vehicle look? I'm really curious. Let's take a look together. Here we go. Have fun. Isn't it wonderful here? Pure sunshine. It's how it should be. But we are most interested in the rear. The nice thing is, the sun reveals many spots in the car here. Also, here on the rear window, we have some spots as well. I'm really curious to see how the rear looks. So on this side, we have the wet sealant, and I think you can first notice that there's a bit of dust on it. But otherwise, not much has settled here in the sill area. I'll go over there very carefully, with just a little bit of dust on the side. That's actually completely fine. However, what I immediately notice is that we have some localized dirt here. I don't know if the camera can capture that. I just hope so. But it's very little. So really the rear still looks really nice and clean. Now let's go to the other side. With the ceramic spray sealant, I think it looks a bit different. I'll take a fresh finger here. It's just a very light film. Visually, it looks a bit better from those small spots, but it's really just minimal. So, from the first image, it hasn't really changed. Even when you look at it from the back, you can't see that one side has more dirt sticking to it than the other side. So, both products were able to keep the dirt away here due to their hydrophobic performance. Now, let's take a look. You can see it nicely here again. Here you can see it, small dirt spots, and here it's a bit clearer, but it's difficult. But what you can see here, I hope the camera captures it. Here we have quite a lot. Where this area is, we did not seal it. There is a lot of dirt on it. I'll go over it briefly. Look. So this is clearly visible here. From here, you can see that it decreases, and here it is more. So this is clearly visible, and here it is the same. From here it decreases again, and here it is more, and here as well, in this area up here. Here there is a lot of dirt. So right here, under the license plate, where we also had the area that we did not seal. Now I'm curious, however, we can take another look at how this behaves due to the hydrophobia, D50. So, SONAX Ceramic Wet Sealant is still fully active. Here you can see it nicely. Nice repellent behavior. The middle is unsealed. So I have to say very clearly, SONAX Ceramic Spray Sealant seems a bit stronger to me. Here we have a slight film that is retracting, but it could also be due to the base strength, as the wet sealant is not as extremely hydrophobic as the spray sealant from the start. However, both are definitely still doing really well. Well, that emptied the water, but I think the difference was clearly visible here. Can leave it at that for now. Both are definitely still there. I also like the hydrophobicity of the spray variant a bit better here. Of course, it also requires more effort, and I have to say, when you consider that you just spray it on, really have to make sure to distribute it nicely and evenly. Otherwise, you have areas that are not nicely sealed. You have to use 2 or 3 sprays. That will be difficult. You really have to work nicely afterwards and make sure to cover every area. That looks good. Both are still good after a week and 250 kilometers. I have to say, the dirt accumulation was equal for both. Wasn't significantly worse on one side or clearly better on the other. They don't differ. So, after a week, both are good. Keep observing. A quick update on the 2 SONAX products. Until next time, yours, Sebastian. 2001, there's